Hello, everyone. I'm Alicia, and welcome to another episode of Pink Lemonade. This is my very special panel.
Bridget.
I'm Ashley.
I'm Trevor.
I'm Chima.
And on this very special episode of Pink Lemonade, we're going to play a game I like to call Gender Wars. And that's when I'm going to ask the panel a question, and they're going to be truthful, and they're going to give us the male perspective of this question and the female perspective of this question. So it is time to drink pink. So we're going to start with a game, turn-offs and turn-ons. So what about Crocs? Turn off or turn on?
I hate Crocs. People wear Crocs?
People wear Crocs.
That's what I was wondering. People still wear those?
People still wear those Crocs. I see them every day.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna give that a thumbs down.
Yeah, me
It's
too.
enough
It's a
for
turn
me.
off.
Turn off for across the board?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
big
you
turn
can
off.
make exceptions.
No,
no exceptions.
What's the exception?
Maybe you're by the poolside and you're just chilling,
You
Okay.
work at a hospital.
or work at. I agree.
Okay, so just on the job?
Better alternatives for all of those. No exceptions.
No exceptions.
Crocs, big turn off.
Okay, what about too many selfies? If you go on a girl or a boy's Instagram page and all there is is selfies.
It gets annoying at some point.
I feel like guys take bad selfies. So, yeah.
I think girls take too many selfies.
Not, I mean, not all girls,
Well, not all
but
girls, most girls.
the girls that do, I think it's a turn off.
It's a turn off.
Yeah.
Noted.
Okay, what about dominance of the opposite sex in the relationship? In your relationship?
Like what?
Yeah.
Like, say the person you're dating is very controlling of just your life in general.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
that's abusive.
That's a turn off.
Yeah, that's you
I
gotta
feel
go.
like every relationship should supposed to be mutual, like with both the male and the female in a relationship.
Okay, so what's too dominant? When does that line get crossed?
I don't know. When the other person is just controlling the other person's life, like
Mhm.
you telling them when they can't go out, where they can go, what they can't do, and stuff like that. I feel like
Yeah.
it's just too dominant.
Okay. Okay.
Sure.
So what about like too much makeup?
Like if you say it to a girl,
No, like if you see a girl and she has a lot of makeup on, like a turn off or a turn on, do you respect it or?
I mean, if you say it's too much, isn't it too much?
I mean, I guess it's up to y'all to decipher that if it's
I
too
mean,
much or too little.
What's
Makeup
too
in
much?
general.
That's what I'm saying. Like you saying it's too much. Is it
What's
too
too much
much?
to y'all?
Makeup in general.
Like crazy contouring, cat eyes that go up to here.
Okay, that's obviously too much. You don't need all that.
No, you
Girls
don't need all
is,
that.
like beautiful without makeup,
Yeah.
so I don't think they need it.
Look at you, Trevor.
That's what they say now.
Honestly, I think it depends on the girl. Like some girls, they can wear makeup and they can look attractive, and other girls don't have to wear makeup and look attractive. So I really think it just depends on the girl. I can't say, or guys can't say that I hate girls that wear makeup. Like, you just can't say that.
Too much is when the face is like a different color than
But
that.
too much.
That's definitely too much.
When they don't know how to blend, okay.
We used to do that in high school.
But my question would be like, what if the girl looks better with too much makeup? You see what I'm saying? Like, what if you see her without her makeup, like without she doing what she does in the bathroom, putting a lot of makeup on? Would you agree that she needs to like, okay, I don't want you putting so much makeup on, but you think she looks better with a lot of makeup?
Ooh.
I feel like that's not good. That you don't like her. when she has
No,
too much makeup on.
not. I'm talking about for herself. Like, I mean,
Like you see her every day with
Yeah.
makeup on, and then one day you see her without makeup on,
And
you're
then
like,
she's like, yeah.
Well, then I guess she needs it.
that's what I'm saying.
So to bed and
I mean,
stuff. You can't go to sleep with
that's
makeup
how-
on. That's not good for your
Even in
skin.
high school, I saw her. She came to school with no makeup on, and it was just like, okay.
Not at all.
Like after that, I never found her attractive again.
Okay, how do y'all feel about makeup in general? I know I've heard like on Twitter a lot, guys saying, "Well, take her swimming on the first date." And,
Makeup is waterproof.
and that's what I,
There are ways
It's
around
set.
it.
You
I've never
can't
heard
even
I
get
never
that
heard
on.
that. Take her swimming on the
That's
first
funny.
Okay, what if the opposite sex is too persistent
What? Yeah.
or like thirsty?
Thirsty.
You know, considered thirsty. Maybe he's a nice guy, but he just every day he's running to talk to you. Every day you happen to see him in odd places that you don't normally
Okay.
see him.
Yeah, no, that's a turn off for me.
Snapchats you all the time, in your DMs, slides in your DMs.
Yeah.
And same thing for
Alright,
females.
so I have a question.
and
Are
girls.
they are they starting it first, or are you starting?
They're starting it.
I feel like some girls would like that.
Yeah, I think it depends on the person.
Y'all would think a lot of girls like to be chased, and they really don't.
No.
Like,
Mm-hmm.
it's kind of like I prefer. You know, you can show me interest without like hunting me down.
Yeah.
Like,
Mhm.
I don't like that.
And I feel like I should like you so much that I should be the one wanting to talk to you more. Like I should feel like I should have to work harder to talk to you instead of you being so easily, you know, like ready and accessible. I feel like, I don't know, I guess the whole play hard to get type thing is better for me. So I think that's a turn off.
I
Okay.
feel like there's a rule when you like first start talking to somebody. If you're the last person to text them, like they should text you back the next day.
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
Because then you don't have to worry about you texting them
But
and
I'm
all
not-
that.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna send you a good morning text. Like, I'm not
It
sending
don't
it.
have to be that.
But I mean, like, if I forgot to text you back or something, I'm not sending it.
But see, why wouldn't you send a good morning text?
Because I don't want to.
I don't.
So you do want them to text you back first?
I want you to send me a good morning text, yeah.
But did
I don't
you
wanna
just
see it.
say it's too much?
No, I didn't say that. If we're texting, like, that's cool. I'm saying too much is like you're hunting me down. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I'm out of class and you right there at the door.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
weird.
yeah,
We're talking
that's
about
annoying.
just like
I can see that.
starting, initiating the text, like the
And
conversation
then also,
first.
I feel like the other person should be able to fill out your answers and take the hints. Like, you know how you send them text like, it makes it sound like you're busy or that you really don't want to.
Yeah, you can
talk
tell when
right now.
somebody's
yeah.
going to
one-way
sleep.
messages.
You be like, okay, this is
So-
like 9 days.
Yeah.
Yeah, if they aren't able to like get that clue, then
Yeah.
they're being thirsty.
So it's a turn off for y'all. What about the guys over here?
You know,
Talking about if a girl
Like a girl
if
chasing
you're
you.
giving her like one-word messages and she still texts back.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a turn off.
Yeah, so what about the girl? So what about that? Like, do y'all prefer the girls asking y'all, or y'all want to pursue the girl?
I mean, I feel like it should be mutual,
yeah.
so you don't have to be wondering like if they really want to pursue you or not. So
So what are the signs that you look for when you know, like, I got to go?
They're just willing to talk to you all the time, willing to hang out, like to ask you, what are you doing? Do you want to go on this date or something like that? But if you know, like if the girl doesn't show interest, I feel like that's a sign where, okay, you don't,
Mhm.
she's not interested in you. Like you don't have her. So, I don't know.
you talking about like leaving, like ready to like leave her?
Oh,
behind?
no,
What
no,
you
not
asking?
like going home, like, I'm going to take you home. I'm just
No,
saying,
I'm
like,
talking about like stop, like cut it off. Is that what you're asking?
no, I'm asking what, so instead of trying, or giving out those vibes that may seem thirsty, like, I guess sliding in DMs, being too involved in her life in like awkward situations, what signs would she give you that would let you know that you have that go to like talk to her, get to know
Okay,
her,
I got you.
approach her?
Yeah, I just think she's showing interest.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I've only slid in DMs once.
Did it work for you?
Yeah,
It did.
it did work.
It worked? That's good. Okay, turn off or turn on. Large number of sexual partners. Like over 10.
Yeah, I guess obviously that would be a turn off. I mean, I'm not gonna say obviously. I think it would be a turn off for me.
For me, I think so. I don't know. It
Okay.
depends.
It depends.
But then again,
Like I feel like
Oh,
if it's in a short amount of time, yeah, it's a turn off. But it's like over a long span of time, maybe not. 'Cause
Okay.
you can't like I don't know.
Okay, so, okay.
I feel like it depends where their mindset is when you're talking to them because maybe they went through some type of spell, you know, because we've all been through, you know, we've gone through, we weren't necessarily ourselves or we were a bit out of character. So, I mean, I think it's hard for me to say it's like a big turn off when they've had this past and maybe they're willing to like change or maybe change for you. So, I think I just have to be in that situation. So, I couldn't really say it's a turn off
I
yet.
think it's a turn off, but it depends on the person. So like somebody has admitted to me, yeah, I went through their face, like, and so it's kind of like, okay, I understand a little bit better why you know, maybe you had this many partners. But then again, I'm also afraid to ask because I know if you tell me, I'm gonna be like, I'm done.
I was gonna say the same thing. I feel like when you start talking to somebody, that shouldn't be the first question you ask because most people would kind of like have a perception of you if you give them your number already.
Mhm.
If different if you had just like start communicating, start hanging out, and then like later on you be like, okay, well, how many people have you encountered during your lifetime. So yeah, because you might like that person as who they are before you ask. But if you ask, you're like, okay, he's a such and such, she's a such and such. I'm not gonna say any words, but yeah.
Okay, so is it different at the age we are now, college age, than if you were, 30 and 40 years old?
What do you mean?
The partners?
Like
Yeah, the partners, yeah. So now, if you ask someone, what's your number, and they say 10, and you're like, okay, well, you've only lived 20 years. And then, like, you get to you when you're 30, and they say 10, and you're like, okay, well, you lived 30 years. How does that perspective change?
It does.
It does? It changes when you get older?
It changes, but also, like, in college, I don't know, I'm just a little more expecting of people to have had a lot of sex.
Yeah. Yeah, like a phase.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
through college.
So it's kind of like, I'll work with it.
Right.
Okay. So how much is too much at this age?
At this age?
Mm-hmm.
To me, like 10. Too much, probably 15, 10, one of those, somewhere in there.
Yeah. I would
At this
say.
age.
It depends on when you were doing all this. So if you were like in high school doing all this, I would be like, okay, that was 4 years ago or something. But if you're in college, you're like, I've only had sex with like 2 people in college. I'd be like,
Okay.
all right, I could deal with this. You slow down a little bit.
Yeah, probably 15. Anything over maybe 12.
It just hurts so bad.
Okay, so let's start with the male questions when it comes to gender wars. Right. This is a question that we.
Nervous for the question.
Why is the question? Oh, okay, this is a question that we have read on a recent article, and is why do y'all guys take so long when y'all use the restroom?
That don't happen to me. It
That
don't
doesn't
take
happen
long
to
at
me
all.
either.
Even when you have to do a little more than
I'm in there.
In
stand.
there and there out. We don't play around.
I won't be in there.
Y'all don't read. Y'all don't
Don't
take.
read.
You
I don't
know.
even understand it. All people take magazines and newspapers to the bathroom. I got things to do. I don't want to be in there. People have TVs. They listen to music, listen to radio. I don't understand all that. Like, get out of there.
Have y'all experienced that when y'all are with a guy and then he takes so long in the bathroom?
No,
No.
not
No.
really. It's me usually.
Yeah.
I know somebody does homework in there.
I do. I did that in high school. So. I mean, yeah, I will admit to that. I have radio in my bathroom. So.
So I don't get it.
I don't know. Sometimes I'm scrolling on Instagram and I'm just like, then
Don't
makeup time.
Yeah, look, don't let me bring my phone in the bathroom. I'm in there.
So what do y'all think of guys? Okay, do you ever ask a guy, do you look fat in an outfit? Do you, would you ever ask him and expect an honest answer, or do you feel like you really want them to say, no, of course not, as reassurance, I guess?
I'm gonna be honest. Like, we say we want honesty, but as long as nothing's really wrong with my outfit or I'm not going out looking crazy, just say I look good. You know, I mean, I don't know. I feel like I don't know. I feel like they can be harsh,
Mm-hmm.
you know, with the truth. I think that's the problem, is that if they're not able to find a nice way to say the truth, then I don't want you to say it. I just don't want you bringing my mood before we go out, or bringing down my mood before we go out. So, yeah, I guess if you're not able to nicely say the truth, don't tell me it.
I mean, I've never asked anybody, like, do I look fat in this? But I mean, if I look bad, like, you should tell me. But then I will text my friend. I'll Snapchat my friend before I ask my boyfriend.
That's your
So,
boyfriend.
True.
I feel like those are set up questions.
They are.
It's just an argument ready to happen.
So what do you say if a girl says, do I look fat?
Well, I would say, I'll just be honest. If you don't look good in your outfit, hey, I think you have better outfits in your closet that you could put on. Just keep it real. Because honestly, if you go out with your girl and you don't like how she looks, and you go out and you back of your head, you're gonna be like, I don't know why I wear this outfit, and then some people, your friend might tell you, you see what your girl got on? And they said, I should have told her this and kept it real from the jump. Because if you're trying to make your girl happy, it's one way or the other, you're gonna be upset.
It's always good to be honest.
One way or the other, you're gonna get upset at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So
Okay, so you would tell the truth, but you would
tell the truth.
you would
too.
tell the truth too.
Yeah, I just think. I mean, it's hard. It's just like there's always a chance you say something wrong, and you don't even mean to. It's not like you say it on purpose, but there's a chance you say something wrong,
Okay.
and it'll be an argument. But
Okay, what if you're? Oh, go ahead.
So if this is to the girls, so if you look bad, would you want a guy to tell you that you look bad?
but you won't want to say it.
I mean, not say it like that. I'm not saying like that. I'm saying, would you want him to tell you that your outfit is not as, I mean, like in a nice way?
She said,
Yeah.
she said that.
Yeah, but that just presents the challenge to y'all to think of a nice way
I'll be
to
creative.
say I look bad. Typically, guys aren't able to do that. They come off, it comes off harsh,
What would they say?
and then next thing you know,
What you got on? Like, if somebody goes, what
Just
is
say
this?
that.
What is this that you got on? I'll be like, excuse me. And it depends on, like, if we're, like, already out or we're at home. And, like, if I meet up with you and you go, what is this? What is this outfit you doing? I'm be like, excuse me.
Okay, so
I'm
what if you be
thinking
like,
hard.
you look good, but what if you change this? Is that still bad?
that's better.
I feel like they
That's-
still get
I'm
mad.
about to
But I
say,
feel like
'cause I
that's
feel
what
like
we
you're
got.
gonna get upset
You
regardless.
still
Guys
get
give, like,
mad.
the look
You
like,
don't like this?
Do I look fatter in this? I mean, like, it's a setup regardless.
I mean,
It's not
if it
simple.
was said that
it's
way,
really not simple.
it's gonna be a setback because obviously it's like an attack at our style or whatever we, meant to put on. But I think we see the intention. We see the intention. So if you don't do like the, faces,
All the extra stuff.
guys do that. It's extra.
Yeah.
They
Extra.
do the face. They don't mean to, but it's like, okay, we're done here. And
I would be like, oh, you don't like these shoes? Well, you can go buy me some new ones.
Okay,
Let's go buy some new ones on you.
so what happens if your girls, I guess, outfits are accentuating certain curves that males are normally attracted to, like the boobs and the, the buttocks
You gotta
area.
Turn it down a little bit. It's all up.
What do you think the appeal to
I
boobs
feel like
and
the norm,
butts are
everybody
to guys?
knows what like is too much. I feel like it's just everybody knows what's too much.
but I think do you think you're afraid, or do you think you'd be jealous if like a guy started like looking at your girl?
Yeah, why?
With her, it's like, is that why guys don't want their girls?
Honestly,
Right.
I like that.
That's what I said.
I would like for other guys to be looking at, like,
yeah,
she looks
this is
good.
me.
Yeah, exactly.
This is what I
Be
got.
proud of it.
Yeah, you jealous of
But I don't want her like just having like
Just
nothing
have 'em
on
out,
me.
yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
So what do you think is the appeal to guys with breasts and butts, being like really accentuated and stuff? Like, why do you feel like they're so attractive? I guess. Why do you like them so much?
I don't know. I don't even know why. It's just looks good.
It's just guys.
I'm just attracted to it.
This is what we're attracted to.
Okay.
Attracted
What
to
are you
curves.
attracted
You trace the curves.
Yes.
So what's sexier to you, skimpy or modest? A few weeks ago on the
Yeah, what's like modest?
on the a few shows ago, we talked about Aisha Curry versus Kim Kardashian. So do y'all like the more Aisha Currys or y'all like the more Kim Kardashians?
Honestly, I haven't even seen Aisha Curry's body, so.
She's
She,
modest.
yeah, she dresses more modest and like covers
Yeah.
up the chest.
Oh well, yeah, I like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
She always covered up.
I mean, she don't wear turtlenecks every day, but she does wear
No,
like
I wouldn't
more
like that.
I would
modest
say like in
stuff.
between. I would say in between. If I
Okay.
don't know how she dresses.
So you talking about like
Not like a nun or.
you talking
Yeah,
about
she does
going to a party?
Okay, so like what Ashley's wearing is modest, right? So say her top went down here, and then her shorts were just like right under the cusp of her buttocks. That would be Kim K-ish.
That's too
That's too much.
That's why I say I think in between.
Yeah.
Okay. And what if a dress is like really tight and like
There's
suction
there's
cup,
a time
body
for
count?
everything, I guess.
Exactly. That's what I'm about to say. I feel like depending on where you're going
Mm-hmm.
determines what outfit.
Determines what
Yeah.
outfit you wear. So would you talk to someone who's more modestly dressed first, or would you just talk to someone who's like more skimpily dressed?
Probably modest,
Modest first.
cause like I don't know, it'd give me a mindset about them and how they dress, like their personality. and
Okay.
stuff.
What if you're at a party?
I don't really usually talk to people at parties,
You stay away from that.
Yeah.
Why?
cause they're at parties.
Okay.
You know what I'm trying to. I can't really find myself
If,
like
if
looking
you
for a
were-
relationship with someone at a party.
But you would think the most attractive
But they'll look
girls
good
are
at the
ones
party.
that
Yeah.
Modest.
sexy.
I think it also
Was it-
depends on the guys we like. I feel like Trevor is more like reserved, so yeah, that's what he likes. But if it's certain guys who are way more like out there, and they may prefer to find their girlfriend at a party or more
Yeah,
skinnier
that's
dressed
true.
or whatever.
Okay.
That's true.
So do y'all try to dress a little more skimpy to attract the guys?
I actually no. Like it depends on what I'm feeling. I don't want to find a boyfriend in the club. That's me. But
Mm-hmm.
I mean, some people like that. I can't really knock you for it, but I know I probably wouldn't want to meet my boyfriend at a party.
Do you feel like that's why most girls dress a little more risque in the club scene?
I dress like Ashley.
I think so.
Would you want to find a girlfriend in the club?
Never. I feel like what I was about to say to your original question. I feel like what she dresses often is who you want to bring. Is who you want to bring to your parents. So if she dresses like that, would you want your parents to see her like that? That's what
Gotcha.
I'm saying. Yeah. But no, I wouldn't. I don't find a relationship with the girl in the club. Like you don't talk to a girl at a party. You see them outside a party and see how she is outside the party, and then that's when you talk to her in terms
Okay.
of relationship.
Okay. So a very good friend of mine brought up this complex to me. It's called the independent woman complex, and basically explains it as if women typically walk around like, I got my own job, I can pay for my own bills and things like that. Yes, yet when they're in a relationship, they want you to open the door for them. They want you to pay for their meals when you go out and things like that. So what do y'all have to say about those types of
You wanna
women?
go first?
I'm getting my thoughts together.
Okay. Okay, Bridget, yes.
I can speak to that because, yeah. So let me break it down. Here's what I think. I feel like a girl can be independent, can pay for her own things. She's fully capable of paying for her own meal when she goes out. She's fully capable of opening the door. I see it as wanting the gesture from the guy. I feel like if I go out and it's like the first date, I am ready to pay, but I am expecting the guy to offer. I am about to open the door, but I'm expecting him to open it before me.
Okay.
So I think it's more of like, yes, the girl can be independent. Yes, she has money. Yes, she, is able to do things for herself. But I guess just going back to those more traditional roles in the gentleman and chivalry, I just feel like they should offer.
Yeah, I feel like guys have gotten away from being chivalrous and all that
Yeah.
stuff. And you have to I understand the history of it. Like, women were always dependent on their husbands. Like, couldn't walk around without their husbands or brothers and all that stuff. Like, you don't have a job because your husband brings home the money and all that stuff. So it's like, okay, I have my own job now. I can do my own thing. Just so you know, I don't need you. Just in case you thought I did. But if we're preparing to get in a relationship and we're doing, maybe you want to do the typical gender role type of thing. You need to act like you want to do this. Like if you're gonna be the man and all that, then be the man. Pay for the meal.
Let me
Spend a
clarify
stack on
something.
it.
Okay,
I
please.
don't have anything wrong with opening doors or paying for anything. I'm talking and I actually find women that are independent attractive, so
I do
that's
too.
sexy to me.
I agree.
But I'm talking about like little things, like stuff that she can do, but asked me to do it, and I was just like, or like, why can't we just take turns and do it? You know what I'm trying to say?
Like what?
I don't know. It's just like, I'm not always opening doors. Like,
Yeah.
I always pay stuff like that. But I'm trying to think. I don't know. Let me try to think of an example.
So like taking out the trash.
Like,
Is that something they?
I mean,
That's a
that's
guy
a guy
thing.
thing, but I was just like, I don't have to do it every single time.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, so
Yeah.
if your wife waited till you got home
Yeah,
to
like
take out
that.
the trash, you'd be like, you could have took this out.
That's like stuff like that. Like I don't have to be there to do it. You don't have to just wait on me to do it.
Okay. What about you, Gina?
I'm trying to still formulate what I want to say.
But that's what I was trying to say. Like stuff
Alright.
like that. Like where if I'm not there, it's not convenient at the time.
Yeah.
What about like paying for meals?
Yeah.
No,
What
I don't. I don't mind it. Like I
Like
do that.
every time you
Yeah,
go.
I do. Like try to do it every time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I think I got what I want to say.
All right. Gina.
All right, so I agree with both of these young ladies right here. I feel like Trevor said, I find an independent woman attractive. I feel like a woman should not be 100% dependent on the man. Like, that's a turn off completely for me. With paying for meals, I feel like a guy, as a gentleman, is supposed to most of the time pay. But on a guy's birthday, maybe on Christmas, y'all can like, I don't know. It's like certain things, like a few times a girl can pay for a guy. Like, I'm trying to think of situations. Or even not just, or even randomly, like if you just think that, okay, I just want to do something special for you.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like okay, it's weird because we're in college
Mm-hmm.
and like everybody's struggling. So it's gonna be different from when we're later in life. But in college, I feel like girls should be like more open to, if a guy is not always gonna pay, like say he's been paying for like a whole month, and then like the next month, like the first week of the next month, like, okay, do you mind just paying like this one time? Like we both in the same situation. It's not like I just got money like laying around somewhere.
So you saying the girl shouldn't? Like you're saying you shouldn't, or the girl shouldn't always assume that you're gonna pay? What you saying?
I mean,
Are you expecting
Percentage-wise,
to always pay?
I'm expecting to always pay.
But you're wanting them to just offer sometimes.
Yeah, exactly. Because
Just offer.
I've been on a situation where I've been on a date, and we went on a date, and we went to a movie and a dinner, and after the dinner, they gave the check, and I was like, okay, well, dinner, usually guys always pay. Went to the movie, and it was two of us, and there were like 2 tickets. I just want a girl to at least attempt to pull out her purse. You don't have to pay, just show me that you even thought about paying.
Okay.
Then, I mean, that to me, that looks like,
On the first date?
no, in college, yeah, on the first day, just pull out your purse, just to see that that you were gonna thought about paying, because
Okay.
like we're not in a relationship, we're just talking this whole talking mood.
Okay.
And
Is
then,
it just friends or is this a date?
no, this is
Yeah.
a date. This is a date.
So
Aren't you
Ashley and
supposed to- aren't you
Bridget.
supposed to pay?
No, I'm gonna pay. I'm just saying,
I'm
like,
talking about if it's the first date, aren't you just supposed to pay everything?
yes, but I'm saying don't assume that I have everything covered if we're just in the talking
I
stage.
will assume that.
I mean, that's what I would think.
Yeah.
I just
I
told her, I
won't
say,
call.
if I pull out my purse, I'm paying for myself. And I'm
Just-
gonna be like, okay, you got you? All right, let's go.
Because if a girl pulls out the purse on the first day, I'll be like, all right, I got you. Don't worry about it. But I just don't want you to be like, I can't even get up. I just don't want you to be like,
So
you got it.
Okay.
Like, I don't like that. I just don't like that.
Okay.
I don't
So
like
if y'all are both there and she is expecting you to be like, nah, I got it. And then you're expecting her to pull out her purse,
right.
like, y'all just sit there in awkwardness, like, when does it, yeah, first
No,
date.
I will.
and that's
I want my
happened.
freaking pay.
That's
I'll
happened.
So
just
it's
need
like
my
the
break.
arrogance thing, you don't like. So she's just assuming, like, I know he's got it. Like, I'm not gonna pay for anything.
Mhm.
You don't like that.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Okay, so like she was like,
Yeah.
I guess you
go
got
ahead
it.
and pay.
like I
Go
guess
ahead.
it would make you mad. I mean, yeah, I guess so. But if I'm
Mhm.
sitting here and you ain't, and we both just sitting there staring at the check, I'm gonna be like,
Yeah.
so are we gonna play this game?
Yeah.
No, I've been in that situation before where like after a meal the check comes and or it's like when the waiter asks, is it 1 check or 2? And then I look, you know, and the guy looks
Come.
back and I'm like, what you looking for? Tell him it's one. You know? So it's awkward. It's really awkward and I feel like it's the guy's responsibility just to go ahead and take care of it. Maybe we'll talk about it later. Maybe the girl will pay for something later, but there shouldn't be that awkward moment. I feel like the guy really shouldn't have to wait and expect her to pull it out, but just go ahead and take care of it. Take care of it.
Okay. Well, I think we've answered a lot of questions today. I think that a few guys have had y'all's questions, a few girls have had y'all questions, and we've had time to, hash it out a little bit. But thank you so much for watching today, and look forward to the next episode of Pink Lemonade. Bye, guys.